Hey guys, Smitty here with Just Piddlin Barbecue, and today we finally get to give you a tour of our barbecue porch trailer right here on Just Piddlin Barbecue. Stay tuned. Alright, so today we get to give you a tour inside and out of our new barbecue porch trailer. I've had several people request pictures and video of more of the outside and more of the inside of the trailer, and now that we've got everything set up, I want to do that for you. When I was doing research to purchase a trailer, I really wasn't sure what I was going to do, whether I wanted to buy a cargo trailer and make it into a barbecue trailer or just buy one already made the way I wanted it. And I decided to just buy one the way I wanted it. But in looking at videos for YouTube, I really couldn't find much. So I wanted to give you a more detailed video of our trailer, why we built it the way that we did, and maybe it's going to help you, give you some ideas on how to set yours up, or maybe what you want or what you don't want in a barbecue trailer for yourself. So let's get started. All right, so this is the front of our trailer. We've got a 12-volt battery, and that lights up our interior lights, porch trailer lights, the porch lights, and the electrical outlets on the inside. We'll talk about that more when we get on the inside. There's our brake controller right there for the electric brakes, our plug, and that kind of thing. We got a lock on the hitch, diamond plate, rock guard on the front, and it's a flat nose. Now right here you've got our RV plug. It's an actual 50 amp plug. We've got a couple of dog bones that we can reduce it down to 30 amp or 20 amp. You got a light indicator at the top to let you know that you got power. So that's a nice feature. And then on the side, that is our water inlet for our city water or to fill up our tanks that are on the inside. Now coming around to the business side, we've got a 3-foot by 5-foot concession window with slide out windows and screens. And then we've got LED lights, one there and one on the other side to light up this concession area that we have. A nice sized window, I really like that window a lot. And then you come down the side and there's our 8-foot porch trailer. This is a 14-foot box, and then you've got an 8-foot porch. You've got 5,200 pound Dexter axles with the 6 lug wheels. Really thankful that we got the upgraded axles. And then you've got the porch trailer. Now back here on the porch trailer right now, we've got an Ironwood 885 and an Ironwood 650. Diamond plate on the porch, diamond plate trim on the post, and diamond plate on the roof with 2 4-foot LED lights. Really lights up the back porch, and glad we got those instead of lights over by the door that were just like a little dome light. These really light up the porch and give ample lighting to be able to see what's in your grills. Now coming around to the back side of the porch, we've got our gate going onto the porch with a slide out step. When you're not using it, that thing slides in up underneath so it's not in the way. And I built a little extra step because it was still quite a bit of a step down, just to kind of help us out a little bit. And then there's our porch leading into the back door. We had one door put in, and that was the door going from the cabin to the back porch, with an RV window on the back that opens up to have a screen so you can get airflow in and out of that. And then there's the other side all the way down. 22 total feet. Now let's go inside and check out the inside of the cabin. All right guys, let's go inside. All right guys, so this is the inside of our cabin. It's 14 foot in length. We had a sink package put in, and it's right over there behind you. It's a 3-compartment sink, and then we've got the hand wash sink, and we put it in the nose just so it wouldn't be in the way of everything back here, and we could have our counter space out here. We've got a 5-foot stainless steel table, and then a 4-foot stainless steel table that we put together. It's pretty much flush, so that gives us 9 feet of counter space. We've got the shelf on this one a little bit low, and we may be able to adjust that to whatever we want to put up under it. But then this one, I got this idea from Chicken Fried Barbecue when he did his little trailer walkthrough. And so I've got this shelf all the way up to where we can put our pans up underneath here, and then I can still put something underneath like a Cambro or cooler or anything like that. So one other thing I want to note is I think these tables are like 34 inches tall when you get them, but that's not tall enough if you're going to be doing a lot of slicing, a lot of prep work. It's going to kill your back. So I made some 5.5-inch blocks out of 4x4 posts, painted them black so they blend in with the floor, and with a little 1-inch spade bit, just cut about a 1/2-inch hole so the feet fit down in them. So that raises these tables up to about 39 or 40 inches or so. And that's way better prep station as far as saving your back when you're prepping stuff. So just a little tip there to help you out with your back and that kind of thing. Make something, whatever you come up with, to raise these tables up a little bit more to help with the trimming stuff. All right, also we've got these stainless steel little shelves here, and I bought these so that I could put my rubs in them. I got both of those off of Amazon. I got the magnetic knife holder off of Amazon, as well as the knives. Actually came with a nice little knife roll, and those are exactly what I need for in here. This shelf is actually off of a Traeger grill. I had an extra one, so I put it up on there as well. Then on this side, we've got a stainless steel shelf underneath the concession window. We wanted something that didn't have legs, because ultimately also we're going to use this sometime kind of as our camper in a way. We go off to a race, Bristol or Darlington or somewhere, Talladega. We can put a queen size mattress in here easily and sleep in here, whatever the case may be, roll that up, put it under the table, and still have our grills on the porch, and it'll be our home away from home. So that was our plan. So I got this shelf instead of a table so that it wouldn't have legs for us to have to worry about when we put a mattress or something like that in here. So that's going to be really handy as well. Very sturdy. Glad we got that. And then our shelf back here has 4 shelves on it. And again, the 5.5-inch blocks we put up under there, just so the back legs sit on top of the wheel wells. That is one thing that you're going to have to deal with when you get a trailer like this, depending on what size you get, is there may be wheel wells that come up inside the cabin a little bit, and so you are going to have to deal with that. And the way I dealt with it was, on this table I cut the leg off of that one back end, and on this side I just raised all of it up even so that it would be nice and level. All these are screwed to the wall with little brackets, so they're not going to go anywhere. Also on this side, got my clock with little temperature gauges and dates and all that stuff, and first aid kit. Also want to mention, so this is the switch to the lights in here. There's 3 4-foot LED lights in here that light it up wonderful. This is to our outside LEDs. This is to the LEDs on the porch. And this is our remote control to our air conditioner. One of the biggest things that we wanted, no matter if we didn't get anything else, was going to be air conditioning and heat. And this has both, and this one actually is not a heat strip, it is a heat pump. Big difference there. 15,000 BTU air conditioner, remote control, and it will run you out of here. We've had it up to 80 degrees in here and all the way as low as 66 degrees in here. So that's been a lifesaver right there, and pretty awesome that we got that. And then we'll turn around and I'll show you the sink back here. And this is our 3-compartment sink, along with our hand wash sink. You've got the cabinets underneath. And I will say the cabinets underneath, there's really not very much you can store in the cabinets because they hold all of your plumbing. There's the hot water heater, all the plumbing here. You've got your water pump, and you've got your fresh water tank, and then the gray water tank is up underneath. I think we did manage to have a little bit of storage up under here, yeah. But really, that's about all the room that you have with those. Now, I could have gotten the same looking cabinets up top, but we were just trying to be as economical as we could be. And so we're probably going to put some shelving of our own up here and save a considerable amount of money from doing that. So here in this space, we're probably going to put that'll be our trash can area. And then if we decide to do so, we're probably going to get a smaller refrigerator from Sam's probably, and it'll fit perfectly right here. Got electrical outlets here, electrical outlets there, and one over the first table over there. We've also got electrical outlets on both posts on the back porch. So if you are considering doing something like this, plan out your electrical stuff really well. Have an idea in mind of what you're going to do, how you're going to use it, and where you need those things. Get what you need, and if you don't need it, then don't get it, and just kind of make it your own. That's what we're doing. The other thing we got for the trailer, Brandy ordered 3 of these rubber mats. Believe it, you would think that this rubber coin floor would be kind of cushiony, but it's really not. So we ordered 3 of these rubber mats. They're 17 by 59, and we got those in. Put one in front of the prep table, one in front of the window, and one in front of the sink. And you can really tell a difference in those. So I highly recommend that. Alright guys, one thing I did want to talk about real quick is the electrical system. This is the electrical box. There is a 12 volt battery on the tongue. And when I'm not hooked up to shore power, it will run the LED lights, the electrical outlets, and that kind of stuff off the 12 volt system. But then when I'm hooked up to shore power, the shore power is what runs everything, but it also charges the 12 volt system. So pretty cool system there. So that's how that works. This switch right here goes to the water heater, water pump area. But again, it is a 15 or a 50 amp RV system. I can convert it down to 30 amp with a little plug. Dog bone is what they call it from the hardware store. And I also have another one that can convert it down to 20 amp. But I do really like the electrical system on this thing. It's worked really well so far. We also got a Champion 4500 inverter generator, and that runs this easily. It runs the air conditioning system, heat pump, and all that stuff. That air conditioning and heat pump is very energy efficient. So it has no problem at all running that, the grills, and anything else we want it to run. So that's a little bit about the electrical system. If you have any more questions about any of this stuff, please just leave a comment in the description box down there in the comment section, and I'll try to answer any questions that you have. Alright guys, real quick, just to answer some of the questions before we get asked, we've got it set up this way because we didn't need fryers and big restaurant quality refrigerators and that kind of stuff, freezers. This was going to be more for festivals and competitions. We had thought about doing a food trailer for a while until I talked to the health department here, and they wanted me to screen in my whole porch back there and all that stuff and have a separate commissary area on and on and on. And if I could afford to do all that, I would just go ahead and buy a restaurant. So for now, we're not going to do that. That's not what I wanted to use it for, was to screen in my back porch and all that stuff. We're going to use it for multiple things. And it's almost like the health department wants to make it harder for you to do that. So I'm not about that right now. So we didn't need all the other stuff. So we have it kind of set up the way we want it. You've got to make it your own and set up the way you want it. Order what you need. But this is just the way we wanted to set ours up. But I hope this gives you some better ideas and that kind of stuff. Also, all the shelves, the knife magnetic holder, the tables, those shelves, all this stuff, the mats, everything, we bought off of Amazon. And so I'm going to put a link in the description box below to all of these items that we purchased on Amazon. And yes, I am an affiliate. Yes, it will help us out. But those links will be there if you want to use them. Please take advantage of those. If you don't want to use them, that's okay too. But I'm going to put them down to whoever wants to check those out. So all the stuff that we bought in here came from Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description box below, so check that out. If this video was helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support, and until next time, we'll be piddling.